What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sis-Lo, and I'm here on a Friday night. What the? What is going on, y'all? What is going on? I'm cooking my dinner for tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. I had death in my family, so this weekend is probably going to be pretty busy. I'm I'm almost sure of it. But baby, when I tell you, I'm tired as I look, and I look tired. Want to see? Let me see. Here it goes. I'm cooking. See my pots and pans in the background. But I look rough, and I don't look here right now. Got a lot going on. Lost my brother, and trying to pull all that together. Keep my mind on the even. But look, I am trying to get. I am really like tripping at everything that's going on. Got another plane crash. I got some sad stuff going on in my neck of the woods. Want to talk about it? Here it goes. I am bored, but I got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. I really do. Losing my brother really is taking a toll on me. It's really taking a big toll on me, you know. It was like, you know how you always want someone to pull through. We really were not expecting for him to pass away, but his heart just stopped. Got him back. He came back, and it kept stopping and get him back. So he went like about a week, almost a week. His daughter was playing music, and he was trying to respond, dance, like pop his fingers and all that. And then all of a sudden, he just went. Like when everybody left, after he was trying to dance, and when they said, "Give me a kiss," even though he was not awake, you know. But God took him, and God knows better. You know, He knows better. Well, but we're gonna keep celebrating. You hear me? We're going to celebrate. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So we got a couple of things going on. A couple of news stories I want to share with you guys. I'm gonna start today. We know I don't know who all has already heard, but there was another plane crash in Philadelphia, and I think they said there were 6 people aboard. So 6 people perished in that plane crash. This thing is awful. But y'all, oh my God, today here in Michigan, in the metropolitan Detroit area, a young baby passed away in an explosion, an autistic baby. And I mean, y'all, that thing got me. Wait a minute, a second. I'm gonna try to pull that story up for you guys. Give me a second because I'm trying to pull it up for you so you guys can see it. It was so sad. Um, you know what? I'm only gonna play um the I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I was trying to talk to somebody for 1 second. Hold on, let me check my yard bird. Now that was crazy. I don't know what happened, but that's crazy. Anyway, I'm pulling up the story. Give me a chance. Give me one chance. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. So this is the story of the young. There's a 5-year-old autistic baby that was receiving some type of hyperbaric treatment for autism, and the hyperbaric chamber exploded, and his mom was in the room with him, and it exploded, and the baby perished, and so did the mom. I mean, well, I'm sorry, and the mother was injured. How horrific. But let's watch this together. And oh my gosh, just keep let's pray for this family by all means. Pray for this family because this is just crazy. Okay, one second. Okay, guys.
News alert.
We have several important stories we're following for you today, so thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Kiara Hay, but we're going to start with our breaking news on a truly heartbreaking death of a 5-year-old boy. He was killed this morning when a hyperbaric chamber exploded at a medical facility in Troy. Police just explained how this tragedy happened. 7 News reporter Randy Wimbley. Randy, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Kira, an absolutely tragic situation here in Troy. As you mentioned, the 5-year-old boy died after an explosion inside of a hyperbaric chamber. His mother, who was in the room, was also injured. I want to have you guys take a look. This is the building in question. As you can see, still a bit of an active scene here. This happened at the Oxford Center on Kurtz Boulevard. That's near 75 and Big Beaver, just before 8 o'clock this morning. Now, the center uses those chambers for hyperbaric oxygen therapy for children with autism. And here's how that works. By having them breathe 100% oxygen while in a pressurized chamber, it increases the amount of oxygen in the patient's blood. But here's the problem. The Troy Fire Department says that having that much oxygen in a pressurized environment can make it extremely combustible.
Upon arrival, the first arriving units unfortunately discovered a
Now, keep in mind that this is some type of treatment for children with autism. Now, I don't know the extent, which is something I will be looking up, and then I'll get back and let you guys know. I don't know the extent of um, the benefits of the treatment, or you know what all they do along with that. But yeah,
5-year-old boy deceased on the scene.
We did some initial investigation. This is very uncommon, so we're not sure what led up to it, and that's what our investigation is going to show. So in further time, we'll be able to release that information, what exactly happened with that chamber.
Exceptionally difficult day for all of us as law enforcement officials have shared at our location in Troy. This morning, a fire started inside of a hyperbaric oxygen chamber. The child being treated in that chamber did not survive, and the child's mother was injured. The safety and well-being of the children we serve is our highest priority. Nothing like this has happened in our more than 15 years of providing this type of therapy. In a way that we do not know why or how this happened, and will participate in all of the investigations that now need to take place. If you are just joining us, a 5-year-old boy died after an explosion inside of a hyperbaric.
okay, so yeah, that situation was very unfortunate, and I can only imagine how the mom, how that affected her, watching her baby in that situation, and even the clinicians at the facility, the paramedic, things like that. If you have a heart, it's got to be. It has to be hard. Give me a second, guys, okay? A break, and then we're gonna come to another story. All righty, guys. Thank you for holding company out while I'm being patient while I multitask. So yeah, that was the story of the 5-year-old. And baby, ooh, I could just about imagine how they are trying to figure out just how that happened because that was traumatic, traumatic situation to even hear about, at least and alone for anyone to have had to witness, and just to, play it over in your head, just trying to review it to see what went wrong. But apparently, with those types of apparatuses, it's not something that's you know it can happen, because of the amount of pressure that they use uh, for the oxygen, and the child is breathing 100% oxygen. And I understand that there are risks to everything, but honey, I hate getting in the machine to do an MRI, CAT scan, or something. Not, not even something like that. I don't know. That's just, whew, child. So let's go on to the latest in Philadelphia with the car crash. I mean, a car crash, Lord have mercy, with the airplane crash that took place near downtown Philadelphia and near a mall. It's just so crazy. This is so crazy how all of these traumatic events just are taking place over and over and over again. It's just horrible. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Look at me, yeah. Look at me. I'm changing. I'm trying to here it is, baby. Wow, that's not the one I want. I'm trying to find one that's not as graphic. All right. And please, if you drop in, once you drop through, don't forget to leave me a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for showing some love, JoJo. JoJo bad. JoJo bad. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you for loving me. Okay, here, pull this up. Wait a minute, I'm gonna mute it until I get it. I get it cued. But I thank you guys. This is impromptu. I wasn't expecting to even come live, so thank you for being patient with me because I'm doing this stuff like last minute. Okay, here we go. Let's make the screen bigger for you guys. We'll watch. This is my first time watching it. We're watching this together. Oh my God.
Oh God. Oh my God.
I can just about imagine like what their how what was going through their minds seeing something like this. Like, look, is the world coming to an end? Are we being attacked? Or, just imagine. Wow.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it's just like uh, repeating at this point. But oh gosh, that is horrible. That is horrible. And then when they talk about everybody that was aboard and things like that, that just makes it more personable and everything like that. And by just having a car, a plane crash just a couple of days ago, just doesn't make it any easier to to deal with. But knowing about the crash that happened in the one that happened in Washington, ooh, and then turn around and another one today, ooh, man. And it's it doesn't help that our current administration takes uh uh takes just took an oath of office, and then he comes back and makes hideous comments that he makes about DEI. I mean, this, I don't understand how I I don't want to go there, but I just don't get how people just can't see that. I mean, this man doesn't have a clue. Yeah, he is so uncouth. He doesn't have a clue. He doesn't care. He just, oh, just too much, y'all. It's just too much. But I don't want to play, the actual footage of that particular crash because I don't want to. It's just graphic, and I don't want someone to see it. I mean, it's everywhere all over the internet if you like to see it, but yeah, I don't want to see that. I just don't want to see that. And so now we're gonna go on to talk about the elephant in the room. Well, I shouldn't have said that. That's spank myself. Bad girl. Bad Lori. I shouldn't have said that, y'all. It was a bad joke. Okay. But we're gonna talk about um the rapper Dank the Moss, the Detroit rapper. And we're gonna talk about the situation with her using a share ride. Um, and once the rideshare person came, he refused to service her because of her size. So let's take a look first, and then I'm looking for the shortest story because let's take a look at it first, and then we can discuss it. Okay, just let me pause this. But yeah, let's take a look at this, and then we're gonna and I shouldn't have said elephant in the room because I'm not being funny. That was just a lack for better words. Okay, y'all, just charge it to my head and my heart. Okay, let's present this here. Yeah. All right, you guys ready? Let's make it bigger.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car?
Deja Blandings recorded it all. Her Lyft driver pulling up only to turn her down.
I was too big, and his tires, something about his tires. I asked him, what do I have to do with your tires?
This happened January 18th. The 29-year-old Detroiter was headed to a Lions watch party, only she never got there.
So you telling me I can't because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The driver told her she needed to request an XL car.
I was embarrassed, and I feel some type of way about it,
She's hired a lawyer and is suing Lyft.
Well, from a legal standpoint, it seems like obvious discrimination. The Elliott-Larsen Act, which is Michigan's Civil Rights Act, specifically protects people from weight discrimination. And the driver here turned down her ride because of her weight.
Deja says this experience has scarred her.
I haven't really left my house since that.
She hopes this lawsuit will change how people treat others of all sizes.
Shouldn't have to pay for extra for a Uber XL.
While Lyft does not comment on pending litigation, they did send us this statement saying, quote, Lyft unequivocally condemns all forms of discrimination. We believe in a community where everyone is treated with equal respect and mutual kindness. Our community guidelines and terms of service explicitly prohibit harassment or discrimination. Reporting in Detroit, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and.
Okay, so. Okay. So, first of all, for anybody that's not in this live right now and maybe watching it on replay, then make sure you leave your comment because I want to hear what you got to say about that. But let me say, I want to know what you all think about that. Do you think that the rideshare driver was wrong? Do you think that it was discrimination? Or do you think it was it was okay for him to turn her down? Do you think that she should be suing Lyft or the driver or both? Do you think it's right for her to be able to get a lawsuit? Do you think they did something wrong by refusing to service her? Or do you think they had every right, they were within their rights to, hey, to say, look, sis. So, just, I'm wondering, what do you think? Personally, I'm going to say, Dame DeMoss, her name is Deja Blanding, but her stage name is Dame DeMoss. She's a female rapper, and she competed on one of the rap battle shows with Deb Abney, Waka Flocka's mom. And Now, even on the show, she kind of shows some, I guess, some kind of self-consciousness about her weight, you know. And then at the same time, it seems that she's not ashamed of her weight because she wears blouses with her belly out and, you know, short items and, you know, tight fitting clothes, which, you know. So do you think that they were wrong by refusing her, or do you think that she should just face reality and say, look, girl, you know, you are not, you can't fit just the regular large car. You need an extra large car to satisfy you. And yes, you may have a Benz or a Cadillac or this or that, but that's your car. Truth be known, it's no secret that the young lady is overweight, that she's obese. Um, that's not to slight her, that's not to make her feel any kind of way, that's not to bring embarrassment or anything like that. Now, she said that she was embarrassed because of the situation because he wouldn't accept her in the car. But my thing is that if she's not embarrassed by her size, by the way that her clothes fit or anything like that, then she shouldn't be embarrassed about the car, you know. And I'm not talking about her being overweight in a negative way. I'm just talking about the situation because it is a situation. But do you think that, you know, she shouldn't really say much about the fact that, you know, they refused the ride because I'm pretty sure, you know, she's probably gone to a clothing store or something else or a restaurant or something and could, you know, maybe the booth was not accommodating. So maybe they had to get her a chair, you know, or maybe a certain chair wasn't accommodating and they might have had to give her a wider chair or an extra chair, something like that. And again, I don't, I have some discomfort even talking about it because I don't want to say something that seems uh, negative or discriminating or anything like that. But the truth is the truth. The young lady she is overweight. Although she's beautiful and gifted, she's overweight. The car was small and it was low to the ground. I have a family member that's obese, that's morbidly obese. Hey, for all intents and purposes, I'm morbidly obese according to science or medicine. I'm not like that now, but you know, still, I can lose a few pounds. So I have a family member that's obese, and he would frequent in one of the other family members' cars. So much so that the car began to conform to his build. And it got to the point where they couldn't even adjust the seat anymore because the seat was so it was lower to the floor than it was made to be. And then the back was rocking and loose because he was really too heavy for that car. I think it was I want to say the car was like a Taurus, one of those older model uh, Ford Tauruses. And he's probably about 600 pounds, 600 pounds at the time. So he would have to squeeze that seat push the seat, I mean, all the way back, and then adjust the seat from sitting up to it leaning back. And then when he go to make a turn, he would itch the wheel little by little by little to the left, or little by little by little to the right, because there wasn't enough room between his belly and the steering wheel to make a full-on turn. So the next thing you know, when the person who owned the car got in the car to drive it, they had to have like pillows to sit on and pillows to sit behind them because the seat was damaged from him riding in it. So I can imagine if someone had a luxury vehicle that rides low to the ground, and we know that a lot of these sports and coupes have those thinner tires. The bigger inside or part of the wheel is big, but the tire itself is thin, the sports type tires. And so they are lower to the ground. And if it's over its capacity, which everything has a weight capacity, elevators, chairs, cars, bikes, floors, ceilings, everything has a weight capacity. So, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant anything by it. He was very nice about it. So, I really don't think that he had any problem with her personally. And it wasn't discriminatory. I believe it was just he told her what he told her. You should have probably ordered an XL, which they have Yukons and Expeditions. And I mean, they have even a larger, like, Lincoln type car, or something with a more leg room and more body room that would have accommodated her size. And I think she would. And for her to say that she was embarrassed, I'm pretty sure she probably was embarrassed because it was on the spot type of thing. But in the back of your mind, you got to keep it in mind that hey, this is what I'm dealing with for the time being. I have to accommodate and make accommodations and be realistic about it. I don't think the man meant anything by it. Does she have a lawsuit for discrimination? No, because he was not. I don't think so. Okay. But hey, it's far beyond me. But as far as was he being discriminatory by turning her away? I don't think so. He was being honest and he was being realistic. He wasn't being mean or derogatory at all. He just said, hey, honey, you should have probably ordered a bigger car because I just can't service you. And yeah, she probably, her feelings were probably hurt. And I can imagine so. But I think, and she said that she hasn't been out of the house since then. Well, I mean, if that is what it takes for you to not come out of the house or something, then there should be way more concerns than hold on, y'all. Somebody's at the door. Hang on. I'm sorry. So yeah, there are far um more urgent things I think she should have been offended by, rather than to say that she was offended because the driver refused her as a client because of her weight. More than anything, she probably, should have just paid a little more attention. And she said something about the cost of ordering an XL. you know, she didn't feel like she should have had to done that. But to be perfectly honest, we're talking about a couple of bucks, literally, because I use ride shares often. So we're talking about the difference between maybe and let me say this, sometimes the more expensive cars are actually a little cheaper. So when you talk about that, then I'm pretty sure that she could have got something that was a little bit more accommodating, right? And right, we're talking within like $2 or $3 difference in most cases. And so yeah, she should have just went ahead and ordered another car. But I don't really think she has a case as far as a lawsuit because, like I said, it didn't appear to be discriminatory because he wasn't yelling at her, he wasn't talking down to her. He was really, really nice about it, as nice as he could possibly be, But she was kind of heavy for that little car. The car was small, so. But anyway, leave your comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can also share and support this channel. Cash App is $Sis-Lo. And I will be back with another story in a little while. Stay tuned. I love you on purpose. There's nothing you can do about it. Later for now.